Hello, my name is Mitch Davis with Acclaim Screen Printing. I'm the owner. I've had my business since 2000. I've been in the industry for 27 years, and I'd like to explain why I chose the Mustang as the automatic press that I just recently purchased. I looked at several presses on the market that what I would consider high-end presses, and one of the things that to me is very important is that the press has the ability to control all the variables that are important to making a good print. I wanted control over the speed of the squeegee, the angle of the squeegee, the pressure, the speed of the flood bar, my off contact, and I wanted to be able to have those in a format that I could record and repeat that information. So looking at the presses on the market, the Mustang has digital controls over all those variables. Some of the other presses on the market don't have that. You're still looking at doing things by touch and feel and sight, as opposed to having a digital readout that shows you how many pounds of pressure that you're utilizing when doing a print, or how many inches per second is your squeegee traveling. Those were the things that were very important to me. The Mustang has that, more so than any other press that I came across within the same prices available on the market. And that's very important to me, because I look at the offset industry as an industry that the screen printing industry kind of follows. And if you look at their presses, everything is measurable, it's calibrated, you can record it and repeat it. And that's what I like about the Mustang. I have the ability to digitally get a reading on the angle of my squeegee and digitally set the pounds of pressure that I'm printing with, and the off contact is digital. Everything's digital. The nice thing about that, a press operator can tell his helper, go set all the angles to an 18-degree angle, set the pressure to 30 pounds of pressure. We're going to set the off contact to 0.1, and somebody that doesn't have much experience with printing can actually go in and set all those variables. For instance, we recently set up a process job. It's a job where I shot all the screens on 305 mesh, and I wanted to start that job with the exact same amount of pressure on all the screens, the exact same speed that the squeegee's printing with, and the exact same angle. And once we do that and the print comes around, then I can look at the print and say, okay, there might be a little too much yellow in the design. Let's decrease the pressure by 5 pounds on the head that has the yellow in it. Or if I'm seeing that I'm getting a little too much dot gain, I can tell the helper increase the squeegee speed by 5. And so everything's numeric, so you can communicate with your helper and not just saying add more pressure or speed up the squeegee. You can tell them this is what I need to do. Once all those variables are dialed in, then you can record that on a spec sheet for the job, and the next time you set that job up, you can go set your variables and your parameters to what it was before. And that's what was important to me. I wanted to be able to measure, calibrate, and record and repeat the printing. And for instance, when you're printing with white ink on a 110 mesh, once you've figured out the speed and the pressure to print with, you can record that. So the next time you do it, you can tell somebody, go set the white to those variables. And it's very easy to do on the front of the head or on the main display. So in closing, I would just like to say that I'm very happy with my purchase of the Mustang, and so far it has met and exceeded all my expectations. This is Mitch Davis with Acclaim Screen Printing, and thanks for listening.